How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to step into the positive mind. If you're someone that wants to make that shift, if you want to create a reality of positivity, this is the episode for you. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to do another deep breath. This one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive state. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you can imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So this is going to be a message of understanding, of perspective, and honestly challenging yourself a little bit on how you can think. You see, a positive mind does not think the same as any other mind. The mind, what it's set on, your mindset, is a certain frequency, and the words, the thoughts, the things that we think are representation of the frequency that we're in. So most of us live our life almost reactionary. Whatever happens, then we react to it, whether it's, dealing with a situation, moving through work, going through school, handling situations, whatever it is, it's almost a reactionary environment. When you build your positive mind, you're setting your mind on a setting that always sees the highest frequency in something, always sees the silver lining, always sees what the positive energy is available. So I'm going to say some things, and this is how a positive-minded individual will think. Your reaction to this will show you where your mind is. You're not wrong for where your mind is. You're not bad for where your mind is. This is for you to see what a positive mind would say, how a positive mind thinks, and then look at yours and make the appropriate adjustments that you want to make. It's all for you. However you change this funnel in your mind, which is based upon these words, like if you say, I am love, and I live in love and light, that's a positive statement. It creates a funnel. If you say, I am a weight, I am a burden, then it's going to create a lower frequency. The words matter. What you believe about yourself, what you think, how you see, how you perceive it, all matters in your experience. You see, a positive mindset individual has no problem saying, I am the greatest. I am the best. I am the wealthiest. I am the fittest. I am the sexiest. I am the strongest. I am the boldest. I am the most powerful. I am the winner. I am the whatever in high frequency. They have no problem saying it, and they say it every moment of the day. The greater someone becomes, and when we say greatness, like achieving something, expanding in a certain metric, whatever it is, whether it's as a parent, as a business person, in school, in giving, in your health, whenever somebody goes to the extreme degree of it, their thoughts on themselves align with that. Nobody achieves a high level doubting themselves. Nobody becomes successful at a high degree of what it is that they want to become by telling themselves that they're a burden to others, that things aren't good. The realistic ones. When someone says, I'm just being realistic, what they're really saying is, I just operate on medium frequency. I operate on the frequency that everyone else agrees upon. I don't want to be realistic. I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. I want to live in high frequency. Most people are not living in positive alignment. Most people are existing. Most people are not in the driver's seat of their experience. We can't control the world. That's not our goal. The world is a reflection of us. What we can control is us, how we think. Commit to saying positive things to the highest degree to yourself. Every morning, wake up. Today is a blessing because I am here. Today is a miracle because I am here. I will make the day better at work because of my greatness. I will make my family life better because of how powerful I am as a parent, how loving I am, how forgiving I am, how patient I am. Whatever it is, say it to the highest degree over and over. The next step is the belief. You see, just saying it, that will lead to delusion if you're only saying it. To believe it, you also have to show up as it. If you tell the world that I am healthy, I'm the fittest person on the planet, I'm in such good shape, I am so strong, I'm so fast, I'm so lean, I'm so powerful, I'm so healthy. If you start in your mind, that's moving in the right direction. But then when you go to eat, you're eating pizza, you're eating soda, you're eating desserts, like you're doing all the things out of alignment, then you're not going to believe what you're saying. And so you're going to tell the universe, I really love to think I'm these things. I just don't want to be them. So can you make that my reality, please? Because that's what the universe will do. But if you have those thoughts and then you show up and then you do to the best of your ability the action in alignment with it, not the best compared to everyone else, the best to your ability to be in alignment with the thoughts, you'll start to believe it. You see, if you're saying that I am healthy and I make healthy decisions, that I'm in shape, that I'm the fittest person in the world, that I'm strong, that I'm fast, that I'm healthy, that I'm going to live a long time, if you say all those things over and over and over, and every time you eat, every time there's a time to go exercise, every time there's something to do that aligns with those that you do it, whether it's raining, snowing, you have to work, you're tired, whatever. If you show up as it every single time, your belief in what you are will be solidified and your reality will reflect it to your highest degree. It's not a comparison to anybody else. It's your highest degree. It's your experience. If you're listening to this right now, whether I'm having the best day of my life or the worst day of my life, it doesn't affect you at all because it's my experience. So my best day has nothing to do with yours. My best day has everything to do with my own experience. Yours is the same. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy, but compare yourself to your thoughts. What are your thoughts and what are your actions? Do they align? If you want the thought that you have in your head, then just make sure your action aligns with it every single time. If you want to say you want to be a great dad, then just be a great dad. Be present. That doesn't mean that you're going to be the perfect dad. It doesn't mean you're going to make the right decision every time. It doesn't mean you're not going to get upset or have issues, but just every time you have the opportunity to course correct, you do over and over and over again, then your belief will happen. It's not a comparison. It's your experience. You see, the positive mindset individual is not concerned with what other people are doing. You're obviously aware. You have your goals, you have your visions, you have what you want to achieve. Maybe you want to be the best athlete of all time in a certain area. So yes, you're going to pay attention to what other people are doing. But if you're trying to be the best against them, then you're limiting the potential within you. You need to be the best you, and wherever that takes you, that's where you'll be satisfied when you know that every single day you aligned your thoughts with your vision. Every single day you aligned your actions with your thoughts, then your belief will be solidified. It will be your reality. Because nobody's coming from the same background. Nobody has the same exact body, the same exact talents or limitations or all those things. Everyone is uniquely different. Your experience is your choice. Not the world, not the economy, not the job market, not whatever's going on with technology or wars or anything like that. Those are not within your control. Your experiences. And that's what truly matters. You see, somebody can be in the car of your dreams, the car that you dream about every single day. You can't wait to have this. You want a Lamborghini Urus. It's like in your soul, I'm going to have this car. I'll be so happy when I achieve it. I've started this business. I'm going to grow it. I'm going to keep achieving. I'm going to build the revenue. I'm going to have a lot of employees. They're going to be so happy. It's going to be such a great business, and I'm going to drive that car. That's your vision. You see it. There's somebody else in that exact car that doesn't even want to live another day. The external is never the solution. It's always the internal, the mind, and then your actions being aligned with it. If you don't feel right, start getting your mind right. Allow your actions to align with them again and again, especially when you don't feel like doing it. If you keep doing it, the universe is going to pay attention. The universe is going to look at you and say, well, okay, that's what we'll give you. And that's what you have. Because it does that today. It doesn't just start doing it when you want it to. This life, this experience you're having has been generated by you for you this whole time. It doesn't stop. It never will. So if you want the positive mind, you better be saying that you're the greatest. You better be saying that you're a god. You better be saying that you are a goddess, a whatever it is, the highest frequency. I'm not saying you're the version of those things. I'm just saying those words represent frequency, so you better pump yourself with them. When you pump yourself with them and then you act in alignment, it will become your reality. And for getting good or bad, what you decide to do with your power, your expansion, that's up to you. If you want to help more people, you better be powerful. If you want to heal more people, you better be great. If you want to love more people, you better be patient at the highest degree. Because if you're not going to be the best version of you, you better not expect the best world for yourself. The world will reflect who you are. Your experience will reflect who you are. It always does. And you might think to yourself, well, why would somebody ask to have these terrible things happen? There's torture, there's pain, there's robbery, there's people being victimized all the time. And that goes into that this experience is not all there is. You're a powerful being having a human experience. Make it what you will. You don't know what you committed to before coming here. You don't know what you truly wanted. But the one thing I do know is that we are all having an experience. We are all having a unique experience. You can control how you receive it. Raise your thoughts, align your actions, and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective to reflect on and hopefully help you step into that positive mindset. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. I've mentioned it before. There is still a couple spots left. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are someone that wants to make this mindset shift and apply it to your business, you want to grow, you want to expand your business, but you want to do it by expanding your mindset. I am still open to working with specific clients. The easiest way to get in contact with me would be through Instagram or an email, whichever you prefer. We'll have a little bit of conversation there. And if it makes sense to go to the next stage, we can hop on a call together, whether it's through Zoom or whatever works best for you, talk a little bit more. I will still always try my best to offer perspective, offer value. But if it does work out and we want to work together, we can do that as well. But I appreciate everybody that's reached out. I appreciate everybody that has listened to the podcast, shared the podcast. Like, the growth is all done together. So thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.